Good morning, afternoon, and or evening, fellow gamers. Today, I'm just going to be taking a personality test, and before we get into the video, roll the intro. So yeah, basically I'm doing this on the Friday because I have to put something big in there between my actual good uploads about the Pyro 101 without training tunes. So yeah, this is basically it. So yeah, I'm basically just going to take a personality test. I'm running out of ideas to put in between, what's it called? The Pirate 101 without training team. So this is it. So yeah, I'm just gonna be taking a personality test right now. All right, so let's do it. Okay. Uh, first thing. Okay, you enjoy social events with lots of people. I'm neutral with it. I don't like it slightly, like it slightly. It depends. You know what? I'm just gonna put a discreet slightly. I dislike social gathering events, but it's not the end of the world to me. Okay, you often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas. Definitely, yes. I spend a lot of times doing that. I always end up what's called having my brain think off and go into places. Yeah. Okay. Next area. Your travel plans are more likely to look like a rough list and ideas in detail. Oh, definitely. I'm not good at listing down having a plan. I don't have a plan. Agreed. But I won't be traveling, so I don't know. Okay, yeah, I dislike traveling highly. I get motion sick very, very easily. So yeah, I dislike that often. Okay, next one. You often think what you should have said in the conversation long after it's taken place. Yes, 100% agree. I always think of like a fantastic rebuttal to a conversation or something I should have said during it, but it ends up being useless because it's like it happened a day ago or something like that. I have to highly agree with that. Okay. If your friend said okay, if your friend is sad about something, your first instinct is to support them emotionally, not trying to solve their problem. Oh, nope, I gotta go like slight disagree. I want to solve the problem first thing, then do anything else. Yeah. Okay, next one. People can rarely upset you. I gotta agree with that. Okay, yes. I have a massive ego problem, which is why no one can upset me, because basically words don't affect me. Or I'm a massive stoic, one or the other. I can't really tell. Okay, next question. You often rely on other people to you okay, sorry. I'm not good at reading aloud when I'm reading. Okay. You often rely on others people to be the ones to start the conversation to keep it going. Disagree. I'm the one who uh, slightly disagree. I've been better at small talk since I got to YouTube, but yeah, I've been managing to start conversations and then I just back off what the people say. Yeah, the person. Yeah, I'm good at. I'm not so good at small talk, but I'm good at starting it up, but not ending it. Okay. Next question: If you have to temporarily if you have to temporarily put your plans on hold to make sure the top priorities get back. What? I'm confused. Wait, sorry. I'm terrible at understanding things. Reading is not my specialty. Okay. If you have to temporarily put your plans on hold, you make sure it is your. Oh, that's a tricky question. It honestly depends. I basically. Oh well, sorry that I keep like getting these up here on accident, but yeah, if you have temporary plan to hold, you. Yeah, I don't get it back. This is just a question that really confuses me on how. Yeah, basically I don't have plans, so when I don't have any plans, so when they go bad, basically no plans, so nothing to worry about if anything goes bad. I think. I don't know. Okay. You rarely worry if you make a good impression, and oh, I absolutely disagree. I always I am always anxious about creating. Oh, come on, why do I accident? I'm always anxious about creating a very bad impression, like going, rubbing off on someone and seeming condescending. Because yeah, that's something I do. I have an extremely condescending tone for some reason. It's just something I extremely have. So I always worry I seem like too condescending or too annoying or etc. 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 Yeah. Next question. It would be a challenge for you to spend the whole weekend all by yourself without feeling bored. I have to disagree with that. I always have too much things to do. There's always something I can do. I basically rarely feel bored because I basically always have something I can do. Yeah, because usually I end up multitasking a lot by using my stand-up table, etc., etc., etc. Yeah. Okay. Next one. You are more of a detail oriented than a big picture person. Let's see. Um this is a this is a question that's really confusing for me cuz wait, not confusing. No. It depends. Everyone's I go for one or the other. It honestly depends on something cuz uh you know what? Yeah, I'm slightly more of a big person. You are more of a no. I disagree. More big picture. Okay, you are very affectionate with people you care about. I don't know what they mean specifically by affectionate, so I'm going to be neutral because I don't fully understand the question. Okay, next question. Okay, 20% done. Okay, hopefully this doesn't become too boring and this is actually entertaining, which it probably isn't it? Okay, you have a careful method approach. I disagree. I act, then I think. It's honestly stupid. Okay, next one. You're still bothered by the mistakes you made. Oh, absolutely. Some things still haunt me to my day, and it's just like saying one wrong thing on accident. I have a big anxiety problem and having an effect on people and what they think when they obviously forgot about that whole situation, etc., etc. Yeah, that happens. Okay. At parties and similar events, you mostly can be found farther away from the action. Well, it depends on the action. Well, yeah, I don't like going to big events, so, yeah, I don't like being in the, I'm going neutral. That's a very hard question to answer, okay. You often find it difficult to relate to people who let their emotions guide them. Uh, Well, no, I am definitely an overly emotional person. Agreed, yes. It's emotion over logic in my mind. Yeah, it's something I want to deal with. Make myself go logical, then emotional. But no, I always end up being emotional, then logical. For some reason. But yeah, that happens. Okay. Next one. When looking for a movie to watch, you spend ages browsing the catalog. Um, hmm. Slightly disagree. Sometimes it happens every once in a while, but usually I can find something. You stay calm under a lot of pressure. It honestly depends. I believe I'm getting much better at it. I'm just going to do slightly agree. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, next 70. Okay, next group of questions. When in a group of people that you don't know, you have a problem not jumping right into their conversation. Oh, definitely. If I don't know the person, it's oh come on. If I don't know the person, it's incredibly difficult for me to talk to them. It's honestly a thing I have. Okay, when you sleep, your dreams tend to be bizarre. Oh, definitely yes. For some reason, they are. They're insane. I don't remember them though, but I remember always having weird stuff happen. Yes, yes, yes. Incredibly weird stuff. Okay. In your opinion, it is okay to step on others to get ahead in life. Ooh. Hmm. I gotta. Again, it depends on context. It's not always black and white for me. Yeah. Ooh, I'm just gonna go with this so far. Slightly disagree because it's a topic that you have to be very specific for things to understand. Okay, you are dedicated and focused on your goals and rarely getting sidetracked. Oh, I definitely gotta disagree. It depends on what I'm doing. Okay, if it's something that entertains me, I get extremely focused. But if it's unentertaining, it basically takes me ages to do it because I always get sidetracked. You know what? I'm going to disagree like that because I always get sidetracked, okay? I do something, and then I see something special, and then something happens. Just like in my Wizard 101 playthrough, when I see a piece of gold or some item laying around, I can craft stuff with, even though I never craft before. Okay, if you make a mistake, you tend doubting yourself, your abilities, and knowledge. Uh, sometimes. It's honestly, again, a hard question to answer for me. For some reason, I always change up. For some reason, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's weird. Okay. When at social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and most likely talk to the ones you already. Oh, yeah. I gotta agree with that. I'm not good at interacting with new people, but if we know like a name to name basis or slightly know each other, like that, I believe I can have a good conversation, but usually not. Basically, I'm good at having conversations with the ones I know, but if not, it sucks basically. Okay, next one. Okay, next group. Okay. You usually lose interest in the discussion when it gets. Oh, I disagree. I absolutely love philosophy and all that stuff. I absolutely love it. When people. I'm the person who usually talks about the philosophy and what's it called? In a conversation, and that sounded condescending, didn't it? Oh well, I gotta work on that. Everyone has something they need to work on, don't they? Okay. You would not never let yourself cry in front of others. I don't know. I never have, so I don't know. I never have, so I don't know. Yes. Okay. You feel more drawn to places with bustling and busy atmosphere than quiet and nope. Slightly disagree. Again, it's circumstances. For me, a simple question is not that simple in my opinion. It has to have a lot more stuff to describe it, but oh well, it's alright. It's alright. Okay. You like discussing different views and theories on how the world. Oh, agree. I absolutely love perspective and how different perspectives end up things and how things are not just black and white and some other views and etc. Okay. When it comes to making life choices, you're most likely to listen to your heart rather than your head. Life choices. Ooh, not life choices. Life choices. Slightly agree. When it's like quick choices, I don't. Basically, if I have time to think before I act, I will think. But if I don't have time to think before I act. Yeah. Basically, I need a lot of time to think before I act. I'm just saying that a lot. Okay, last question in this area. You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to studying something that you cannot see, touch, or experience. What does this question mean? I'm confused on it, so I'm just picking neutral. That question's confusing me. Okay, you usually prefer to get revenge rather to forgive. Ooh, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like crap, I need to be a better person, but sometimes it depends on how bad the situation is, because I'm extremely stubborn. Yes. I'm an extremely stubborn person, but it's hard to get me stubborn on a situation. Basically, once I get on a situation, I'll basically overall chase it down infinitely, but it's very hard for me to do that, so it's neutral. Yeah. Okay, you often make decision on a whim. Quickly make decisions. Sometimes it depends. Wait, I'm doing that right now, aren't I? Ha. Okay. I'm just gonna go neutral. I slightly agree. I don't know. Okay. The time you spend by yourself often ends up being more interesting than satisfying time spent with. Neutral. It's good, except too much time alone or too much time with others annoys me because it gets boring. Wait, didn't I say I rarely get bored? I don't know. Hey, it's just technical. Anyways, yeah, it's basically just something new. Yeah, okay. You often put a special effort in interpreting the real meaning of a message. Oh, I definitely not. I just come up with what I believe the meaning of the movie is and then move on, or what it is. I don't spend like years or a long time focusing on what the meaning of the movie is. I think, okay, what's the theme? Okay, that's the message. Okay. And then I don't double check, I don't do all that stuff, I just do that. Okay. Anyways, you always know exactly what you want. it's technical question. Again, a lot of these questions are extremely difficult to answer, in my opinion. Okay, you rarely think back on the choices you made and wonder what you could have done differently. Well, let me reread that question so I can process it better. You rarely think back on the choices you make and wonder what you could have done different. Oh, I always disagree. Again, I always think back on the situations and wonder wonder what I could have done better. But again, I'm trying to get myself better at that by just focusing on what's happening now and not in future or past. Yeah, okay. When in a public place, you usually stick to quieter and less crowded areas. Yeah, I'm gonna say I slightly do that. I don't absolutely do that, but I do that every once in a while, I believe, or most of the time. Okay, you tend to focus on present realities rather than future possibilities. Technical. It just depends, honestly. I feel like I have like two personalities. Sometimes I think about future personalities, while the other side of me just think, okay, Felix, focus on what's going on right now. You don't need to focus on the future possibilities. Remember how Diogenes did? He felt no stress, and he didn't think about the future, so I recommend you follow him. So yeah, it's neutral, technical, overly technical. Okay, you often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. It depends on what the feeling is. It depends on what the feeling is. Because sometimes I'm not extremely empathetic. Okay, I'm empathetic to specific emotions. Otherwise, I don't have any empathy towards it. Basically, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. Basically, some emotions I'm more empathetic to than others. That's basically what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay. When starting to work on a project, you prefer to make as many decisions upfront as possible. Upfront. Ooh. Yes, I usually. Yeah. This is where I believe I have my condescending tone. I always try to immediately go for it and try to be the person on top and let everyone else do stuff. I always try to step in lead and do all this stuff, and I believe that's slightly condescending. I don't know. Because whenever there's a project, I immediately think of my stuff and not include anyone else on accident, but I take some sort of lead, and then eventually I listen into them. And that counts in a bit about my stubbornness. If it doesn't go my way, I'll try to keep it my way. But yeah, I've been trying to fix that up. I'm an extremely stubborn person. Okay, when you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wonder how long it will be until they became disappointed in you. Well, I also wonder. Oh, I never think about that. I actually never thought about that situation in my life. I never. Okay, I don't think anyone looks highly of me, of course. And then yeah, so yeah, basically, I don't think anyone looks highly of me, and I don't think anyone looks disappointed at me. So yeah, nothing. So nothing happens. But and I believe it'd be good if I at least see myself as a higher life. But yeah, I don't want to become a I don't want to have too big of an ego because I had a large ego problem when I was younger from now. But I've been getting better in my opinion. But I believe I'm still a little bit egomaniacal. Okay. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find an interesting strike. Oh, no. First impressions is everything, and I can't do that with random people. Okay, you often drive away into daydreamings of variety. Oh, definitely. Yes, for some reason I do that. I always think I don't think of the present. I just think of what could be, which is honestly a problem I have. But oh, wait. It I'm split on it. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. It's strange actually. Yeah, like one day I might do that and then the other day I might slightly not do that and then the next day I might not even do that at all and then the next day I'm back to the start and etc. It's technical for me. Extremely technical. Okay. You look after yourself first and then others come second. Ooh, I mean, I think I'm slightly selfish, but I again, it's something I'm split on. At times I'm selfish, at times I'm not selfish. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Uh, Yeah, at times I'm selfish, at times I'm not. Okay. Even when you have planned a particular daily routine, you usually just end up what you. Oh, definitely. I'm terrible at focusing on lists. If there's something I have to do, I don't do it unless if it's extremely entertaining. Basically, schedules I suck at. I don't have any schedules. Well, I have easy schedules to fit in, so I can do it easily. Well, it just depends on how entertaining the thing is. It depends on how entertaining the schedule is and what it is. Okay. Your mood can change very quickly. Ah. It depends on what No. Definitely not. Again, back to my stubborn thing. I see my mind as a snowball. Once I'm thinking about something, it keeps going and going and going and going until I get into an unstoppable trance until later until I finally just crash and realize what I've happened and all that thing. Yeah, that happens. I just go and go and go and go until I stop. Yeah, eventually. Okay. You often contemplate the reason for human existence in the. Oh, God. Every once in a while. Because every time I do that, my brain hurts, which. No, now I'm thinking about it right now. No. Crap. Oh, well. Oh, well. I'm just going to try to stop thinking of it. And now I'm counting my breaths in blinks. That's annoying. Okay. You often think about your own feelings and emotions. Often talk. Oh no, I don't talk about it. Until now, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I don't want to sound annoying or come off slightly condescending. But yeah. Only if if I feel bad or if I need to do it, I'll talk about it. Which currently, yes, like I don't know. Okay. You have got details of education or career development plans stretching for several. Okay, this is completely shocking, but yes, I actually do. I have a plan on YouTube and a plan on possible jobs if YouTube fails, and yeah, basically, okay. So remember when I said I'm bad at making plans? I'm bad at making plans that are ahead of about a few days, like a few months ahead, or for me to follow now. I'm good at making plans for the extreme future, like in 7 years. I'm good at planning all the way then. Yes, basically, if you give me the time, I'll make a good plan. But if you don't give me enough time, I'll make a bad plan. Which it takes me an extremely long time to make a plan. So yeah. You rarely dwell on your regrets. Massive disagree. Sorry. Uh, Again, back to what I was saying. If I regret something, I'll always infinitely remember it. Okay. Spending time in a dynamic atmosphere with lots of people around quickly makes you feel drained and need to get away. What? Wait, let me reread that. Okay. My brain's dumb, so let me reread it. See, okay. Spending time in a dynamic atmosphere with lots of people around quickly makes you feel drained and what? Neutral, don't understand the question. Okay. You see yourself more as of a realistic. Nope, well, sometimes, again, I like have a split. Sometimes I become very, like a visionary, and sometimes I become a realist. It's every once in a while. It changes quickly. And again, it's the snowball effect until the snowball crash, I change into the other personality overall. So, it depends again. It's I'm just gonna hit disagree because I believe I'm more visionary than realist. Yeah. Okay. You find it easy to empathize with people who have gone through something you never have. Oh, disagree. Back to what I was. Oh no. What? Oh no, it's the complete opposite for me. You find it you find it easy to empathize. No. I disagree with that. Who's gone through something? It depends, cause usually when I've gone through something and another person experiences it, I just say I lived through it, so you can too. So don't worry. But when I haven't experienced it, I'm much more empathetic because of what's it called? I don't know what it feels like, so I try to help out. But if I experienced it, I just usually think that. I lived through it, so you can too. It's not that difficult. I don't know. My personality is strange. Okay, onward to the next one. Okay, your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy. Then, oh, definitely. Yes, yes, yes. I don't even understand my work style. It's extremely strange and bizarre. I don't understand it myself. Okay. Oh, wow. I completely didn't realize I'm almost done. And how much time did that take? It was honestly strange. Okay. Your emotions control you more than you control them. And definitely, well, I'm gonna say slightly agree. Again, if I have more time, I act logically, but if I don't have more time, I act emotionally. Basically, more time, I act. Yeah, basically, it matters about the amount of time. Yeah, okay. After a long, exhausting week, a fun party is just what you need. No, I'm a workaholic. Basically, yeah, yes, yes. Okay. I'm a workaholic if the work is entertaining. If not, I'm not a workaholic. I don't like parties anyway, so neutral. It's again, it's confusing to me in my opinion. It's hard to answer with a simple agree, disagree, or neutral, or in the middle. It's difficult. It's not like that in my opinion, from what I see it. Okay, it needs more context. It's not simple as that for me. I don't see things simply. I over what's it called? I think of it, okay. I interpret it as something more important. Like everything has like an extreme theme that you gotta find out, but I don't spend too much time finding that extreme theme. I'm like, okay, there's an extreme theme that exists. I'm not gonna find it out though, yeah, basically that. Okay, you frequently you frequently find yourself wondering how technology advancements could change everyday life. Disagree. I don't care about how it could change. I just think about now, currently, for technology. I don't know. It honestly depends. I have two sides to me. One where I think logically, one when I think emotionally. It's like two different people, in my opinion. Okay. You always consider how your actions might affect someone. Oh, definitely not. I think after, again, time. It's basically time and then it's emotion then time. Okay, when there's little time, I don't think well, but when there's a lot of time, I think fantastically. Okay, so yeah, no. Oh, it's called. You always consider your actions might affect someone. No, I think of that after I do it, which is honestly stupid logic, but again, it is how it is. Okay. You still honor the what's called commitments you have made even if you have a change in heart. Wait, you honor the commitments you have even if change of heart. What? You still honor the commitments you've had even though you have a change of heart and disagree. I don't know. I don't care about my commitments in the past and my honors and my achievements. Well, before I did, I had an ego problem and I always used that all the time. But yeah, now I don't. Okay, and you rarely feel insecure. Ding ding ding. Yes, yes, yes. I have it again with my ego problem. I rarely feel insecure. Well, slightly agrees. Every once in a while, I don't feel insecure. Okay. Anyways, gender, male, and see results. Let's see what it is. What it ends up being. Okay, just a moment. Tick tock. Oh yes, here it is. Okay, introverted. Yes, okay, gotta agree with that. I'm introverted to people that I don't know, but if I know someone, I'm extroverted. That's basically it. Energy. This trait shows when you're mental activity. Intuitive. Okay, intuitive and observant. Okay, so this is instinct and how I basically act non-instinct, and yes, I gotta agree with me. It just matters about the time. Okay, nature, thinking, feeling. That's utterly shocking. I thought it was extremely emotional. The trait determines how you make decisions and cope with emotions. Jeez, I thought I had much more feeling. Oh well, that's that. I guess I probably put things, but yeah, yeah, I basically snowball effect. Okay, tactics, judging, prospecting, traits of reflective, how you approach work. Okay, so how you judge something. Okay, just tactic. Oh, sorry, big words confused me. Except the ones I know. Okay, the traits reflect your approach on work and planning decisions making. So I so I just prospect rather than judge. Okay, I don't know what that means. Okay, assertive and turbulent. Okay, this trait underpins all others, showing how confident you are in abilities of decisions. Turbulent, assertive. Oh wow, so I'm not that condescending or aggressive, I guess I thought I was, but oh well. Well then, okay. Come on, come on. Okay. Okay, start reading. Start reading this part. Copy of your results? No thanks. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I am a logician. Oh, that's extremely shocking. I don't think I'm that logical. I honestly don't think I'm logical at all. Oh, geez, sorry. Yeah, so what's what? I'm logical? That's shocking. Okay. Okay. The logical personality is fairly rare, making up only 3% of the population. Oh well, I guess I am smart. Huh? It's what the test says, not what I say. Okay. Which is the definition of good things that come from them, as they are to be unhappy about being common. Oh, yes, I am very unhappy with being common. I want to stand out, but not to the public. Oh, God, no, no, no. I want to have something unique to me. I don't want to do everything else. I basically want to have some sort of uniqueness, but be humble about it, which is hard, because I have an ego problem. Well, sometimes I do. I don't know. I don't know. I'm currently going through a phase where I don't even understand myself, don't I? Okay. Oh, oops, accidentally touched that. Okay. Logicians provide themselves on their in. Okay. What's called logicians pride themselves on their inventiveness, inventiveness and why can't I pronounce this? Okay, this is like PewDiePie's negligible. I can't pronounce this. I can't pronounce inventiveness. Okay, okay, and creativity, their unique perspective, and vigorous intellect, usually known as a philosopher. Oh yes, okay, good. I absolutely love philosophy, and I'm obsessed with it, and I'm great at it. So this is slightly correct. Architecture, okay, okay. I gotta slightly agree with me. I am slightly interested. What's called interested in that. Dreamy professor. Logicians have been responsible for many scientific discoveries. Oh wow. Okay. The unexamined life is not worth living. While logistics are known for their brilliant theories and unrealistic logic. Unrelenting. Okay, I thought unrealistic logic, that would have fit me perfectly. But wow, I never knew I was smart. Okay, in fact, they are considered the most logically precise of all the personality types. Oh, so I'm not stupid. That's shocking, but well, my grades probably reflect that. Now I sound like an ego. Now I sound like an ego person because I'm bragging about my grades, don't I? Well, at least I'm not as bad as usual. Again, as a child, as when I was extremely younger, I'd always brag about how smart I am. Yeah, I was not humble. Was not was the word was was a complete antonym to my personality back then. Okay, they love patterns, spotting differences. Oh, I absolutely love patterns. Discrepancy between statement and also. Oh yes, definitely. I do enjoy spotting bad stuff, making it a bad idea to lie to it, making it a bad idea. Okay, so you don't lie to me. This makes it ironic that words should always be taken with a grain of salt, which is true. Yes, it's not always, it's not that they are dishonest, but people have with logistics personality type tend to share thoughts that are not fully developed, using their. Oh, definitely. I don't. Yes, I gotta fully agree with the statement. It's called. I never think with my mind before I act. I act instinct. Then I think. Yes, yes, yes. They're never fully developed until later. Yes, using their others as sounding using others as sounding boards for their ideas and theories to debate against themselves rather than, oh, yes, definitely, definitely, fully. Yes, sometimes venting is something I fully like. Okay. This may make them appear unreliable, but in reality, no one is more enthusiastic and capable of spotting a problem, drilling through the endless factors and details in common issues, and developing unique and valuable solutions than logistic. Oh, wow. That's great to know. Oh, wow. So I'm smart, aren't I? Okay. Just don't expect punctual. Yes! This fully fits me. I'm smart, but suck at grammar and reading and that stuff. Yes, okay. Punctual. Yes, yes, yes. That means, yes, spelling and using correct grammar. Yes, I suck at grammar, but I'm good at math. So that absolutely fits me. Okay. People who share the logistic personality aren't interested in practical day-to-day activities. Oh yes, definitely. Yes, definitely. Okay. The activities, but when they find the environment where they can create a champion. Oh, yes, perfect. When I find the environment where they can create changes, they can be expressed. There's no limit to their time and energy. Let's just spend depending on it. Yes, oh my god. Yes, okay. So this is absolutely true. I completely agree with this. Wisdom begins in wonder, yada yada yada. I'm not going to read all these other things because I believe they're likely more interesting. Bill Gates, what? Okay, yada. Oh wow. So I'm a smart person. That's good to know. Wow, that was completely unexpected. I thought, oh well, I guess that's that. It's happened and it happened. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully this video made you, the viewer, happy, and also roll the outro.